Most people who start any business, print on demand included, want instant gratification. I don't blame you. Part of it is validation. Like, does the idea work? It's one thing to hear talking heads like me on the internet talk about our success. Of course, I try to be transparent and tell you that it took me over 7 years to get where I'm at. I even have transparent monthly income reports on my YouTube channel and on my blog. I will link to them in the description for the first 5 years. But the point of me saying this is that I wasn't worried about instant success. I understood what I was attempting to build and I was willing to give it time. So if you can do that, more power to you. If you can't, you're gonna wanna watch this video. I'm gonna show you how we can figure out what is selling well today, which is the easiest way to lock in a short-term sale. I'm gonna show you 2 ways of going about identifying these trends. The first way, we're gonna get our hands down and dirty, go straight to the source, and try to find these trends. And the second way is going to be much easier and faster. So let's get to it. So we're looking for trends so we get that immediate gratification, the quick sale. And to nobody's surprise, election 2024 political theme shirts are trending right now. I'm going to show you how we validate this idea, of course, but I also wanted to show you really quickly, Google Trends is a free tool we can use to input a couple different search terms. Okay, so I put Biden shirt that you see in blue going back 5 years, Trump shirt showing up in red going back 5 years. Looks like Trump shirts vastly exceeded the interest of Biden shirt even back in 2020. Interesting. But just for comparison, like we can type in July 4th shirt, and just to show like this probably is valuable in terms of spending our time using this as a niche to find sub niches and then create designs in those niches that appeal to the people that are buying these shirts. But you know, it's the interest in these political shirts exceeds in election years interest in like July 4th shirts, okay? Using historical data. So this to me makes a lot of sense to be in this niche. And we know July 4th, it comes, it goes. Whereas the election shirts are going to be, you know, for the foreseeable future, having some demand associated with them, especially if we go back into 2020 and look at right there. Okay, so that was Google Trends. That's free. Now, I said I would show you another free way of finding these trends. I'm going to go to Amazon.com and we can just type in, you know, typically if I don't know what to search, I'll just type in funny shirt. Okay. But there's a little bit of a better approach to doing this. I'm going to go to the little drop down there. I'm going to change the department to clothing, shoes, and jewelry. This is where the Amazon merch products are. And then let's just type in the word shirt. Okay. And now it's going to show us shirts in this category. But what we really want to do is go to the top right corner where it says sort by featured by default and sort by newest arrivals. So now it's putting newly submitted products in this category right in front of us. The only downside is that it doesn't mean that these products have sold yet. If you do see a BSR, I actually use a Chrome extension to see the BSR. That's that number underneath the products. That means that it has generated a sale recently, and you can hover over it and see when it was submitted, June 28th, June 28th, June 28th, another June 28th here. So this is one way to do it. Of course, you're going to have to comb through a lot of products that are unrelated, like this yoga shirt right here, or this July 4th. I don't know. I just don't have the ability to sell a shirt like that. You see the one I'm talking about, the red, white, and blue design on it. So let me show you the other way of going about doing this that's much faster and will save us having to scroll through unrelated products. We're going to go to Merch Dominator. No other tool excels like Merch Dominator when it comes to indexing new products that have sold. It prioritizes products that are generating sales because anything that's not generating a sale is not relevant, right? At least not in my book. I don't need to go study listings that aren't selling. I want to study the ones that are selling if our goal is to make a sale. I know it's obvious, but I'm going to go to MBA and KDP and then click Best Sellers. By the way, link to Merch Dominator in the description if you want to check it out. I'm going to change sorting. Okay, by default, it shows us the best sellers. Notice it's showing just Amazon merch listings, and it's filtering out all of these products that are not relevant and filtering out the protected brands like Disney, Marvel, etc. Okay, I'm going to switch the BSR to newest. So now it's looking at the newly submitted products, June 28th, June 29th, June 30th, July 1st, okay? Recently submitted that have sold. And then I just kind of step back and I evaluate for repetition. Okay, obviously a lot of July 4th, a lot of Trump stuff. You know, going back here, again, we saw the interest in Trump shirts vastly exceeded the interest in Biden shirts for almost the entire time. There was at one point, it looked like they were kind of similar, which was November 1st through 7th. But it looks like Trump still edged out Biden by about, what is that, like 8%, something like that, in terms of Google search interest. And let's see. So you have, I don't know what he said. I don't think he knows what he said either. Quoting Donald Trump, I'm assuming that's from the debate that I didn't watch. I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence. Probably another debate quote, okay? You guys know when these debates happen and they're nationally televised. We saw it in 2020. I did a video telling you guys to watch the debate and take notes of funny things that you heard them say. Put it on t-shirts. It worked then. Of course, it's going to work 4 years later. Another quote, we finally beat Medicare. You have the morals of an alley cat. I'm guessing that's related, right? Trump alley cat 2024. Alley cat 2024. Morals of an alley cat 2024. I don't think he knows what he said either. You have the morals of an alley cat. You guys see what I'm saying? Here's a cat staring at the moon. Could have something to do with it. Maybe not. I don't know. Alley cat for president. You have the morals of an alley cat. We finally beat Medicare. You guys seeing what we did here? Instead of having to comb through Amazon in the clothing section through a bunch of irrelevant products to find a few relevant ones, we can literally use Merch Dominator and in seconds be looking at the newly submitted products. I didn't have to do a query on politics. It just so happens that the political themed shirts are among the best sellers that are new. I don't know any other tool out there that has a filter like this. That's why I keep coming back to Merch Dominator. If our goal is to generate sales, the easiest way to do that, sell things that people are actively looking to buy. And if there are new emerging trends, notice we're not just talking about July 4th, something that we all knew was coming. We're talking about stuff that didn't exist prior to the debate or post-debate. I don't even know. You know, if this is your realm, you probably have me beat. You know what I mean? By the time it shows up here, but it can show up here within 24 hours of it being submitted. Morals of an alley cat. We finally beat Medicare. Morals of alley cat. Voting for the alley cat. We finally beat Medicare. You have the morals of an alley cat. We finally beat Medicare. You guys seeing the repetition? Like, there's so many. This is a clear signal, and this will be gone maybe even tomorrow. You know what I mean? It might be replaced by the next trend. Okay, and again, it takes seconds to find them here on Merch Dominator. That's the whole purpose of this video, guys. Trying to make life easy for you. If you want the instant gratification, which I would imagine the average person does, at least if you're new. Okay, and a lot of you guys probably identify as new. So why not follow the trends, right? Mix in your trends, mix in your evergreens. You combine that approach, you're cooking with gas. You know what I mean? That's how you build a print-on-demand business that's going to be successful in the short term. And then you got the evergreens that can sell any day of the year, building your long-term business. I love that approach, guys. So thank you for watching. Check out Merch Dominator, linked in the description. I'll also drop a link to my income reports in case you guys want to go back in time, see how long it took me to scale my businesses up. I don't know some crazy secret, some crazy hidden silver bullet that I'm secretly keeping for myself. No, like I just applied logic and experimented and kept putting in the effort and scaled my business up to six-figure profits from print on demand every year since 2019. I also have a course that walks through everything step by step. That's also linked in the description. Guys, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you found the video helpful, and I'll see you soon with another new video.